All right, day 156 on the Appalachian Trail. I am on the top of Ball Mountain and it is foggy. You can see a couple back there with their son, and you don't have any views this morning. It's already been an interesting morning. I got to the shelter last night, Ball Mountain Shelter, and it's wonderful. It's a double-decker. Looks like it holds about 8 people, maybe more. There was a guy out there in his tent. He was parked right in front of the shelter. And so it was, he never said a word. I got in, he'd already gotten his tent. I told him, I said, I just let you know you got company. And he rolled over. I made dinner, got cleaned up, went to bed, got up this morning. It rained last night. It was just falling all over. And but that shelter was great. Had a privy, had great water source. Ball Mountain Shelter, it's all right. And got up, made a climb, had to go up Bald, and met these guys up there who were tagging birds. They had nets up, and they were some kind of, they had permission to do it, had signs up about it. That was interesting. Talked to them for a few minutes. Then met a guy who was hiking, and he knew me. He says, "Greeter." He'd watched some of my videos. That's pretty cool. And then I just met this family at the very top. They'd come up with their son and said it was nice last night. We had stars for a while, but then that went away. Well, anyway, here we are, Ball Mountain, making progress. Day 156. All right, so here's the trail today. You have stinging nettles, jewelweed, stinging nettles, jewelweed, nettles, and they're all up on the trail, which means I'm wearing rain pants today because these bears sting. Now the jewelweed doesn't sting. It's supposed to be an antidote, but there's nothing quite like just walking through and getting that stinging feeling. Coming up on Low Gap. That may have been it right there. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be a pipe stream down from it. I can see one. That must not be it. Met a couple of lady day hikers. They were going up to the top of Ball Mountain. Here comes some more. Anyway, there were 2 more day hikers. Not enjoying the day. It's a Sunday. Weekends you tend to get a lot more day hikers, section hikers. Which is cool. A lot of times during the week, you may go a couple of days and not see anyone. All right. So here's the trail today. Little ups and downs most of the day. Yesterday was the day I paid with all the climbs. Holy moly. Plus I got a late start out of Uncle Johnny's. My legs are like, hey, give me a break. I'm gonna say I'll hike today and tomorrow, and the 3rd day I should pop into Hot Springs. That'd be fun. I might give my legs a break there. We'll see. All right, pretty trail. Here's a view this morning. Power lines cut through here. Can't really see that way. There you go. Pretty yellow flowers over here. And a nice trail in front of me. White flowers here. Nice purple flower here. My dirty girl gators. I stopped a while ago on a cut log. Sat down and ate a little. Did some calculations, just seeing where I was. Drank a little water. Back on the trail. There's a shelter about 5 miles up. That'll put me there around 2-ish. I'll stop there and be like a hobbit and eat my second lunch. Then there's a shelter beyond it. I believe it had the word Flint in it. Flint something shelter. That's probably where I'll spend the night. That'll give me a 18-point something day. And then tomorrow, if I can, I'd like to pop out 22 miles. And then that would put me about 10, 11 miles from Rock Springs. Get in there 11 miles, get in there early, do my resupply, rest, got somewhere good to eat. I think that'd be fun. Upload my videos. Trail's nice here. Kind of rolling along a ridge. Got some Crystal Light tea with lemon. I've been drinking some of that. I really like it. So I made a packet. I opened a packet and put it in my water bottle. I'll have it to sip on for the next 5 miles. It'll all be good. All right, here we go. Someone has recently groomed the trail here, and it's so nice. It looks good. Uh-oh. I see an apple tree. I may go get an apple. Oh, yeah. I'm looking back toward Bald Mountain. It's in the clouds. I'm looking over the right. There's some kind of a development on that mountain. Houses. Very nice. Beautiful sight. Day 156, I'm coming down some hill, and I ran into these two hikers. Yay! And y'all are from Asheville, right?
Yes, we are.
And they're doing a day hike today?
Just a day hike.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking about breweries. Yeah. And Asheville's got a lot of them now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. And that's her shirt. I didn't even know her shirt was a brewery shirt.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You meet the coolest people on the Appalachian. Right. I'm at the Hogback Ridge Shelter. There's the shelter. Good looking shelter. It's deep. Looks like there's plenty of room to sleep in there. There's a privy, there's a water source. It's a good water source. It's a little ways down the way, but I went down there and got water. They got bear bags. I don't know if you can see them up there, the cables. So you can hang your bear bags up there. And I've got these. My friend Blaze of Glory up in Hershey, Pennsylvania turned me on to these little jewels. Fritos. with the honey barbecue, the flavored twist. You can put them in your pack. I just keep mine on the outside of the pack. And they don't break. They don't get all crunched up. And they're good. This is my water system. I just filled up my Sawyer squeeze bag with water. I have a little bitty cup up here somewhere. I think it's on the table over there. It's a Sawyer bottle. It's the larger size. And they had a pipe running out. I just held the bag underneath it. And when I wouldn't hold any more, I would use the cup to refill it. Put the filter on the top of it. And I don't squeeze it in my mouth. I just put it in my mouth, suck on it, and seems to do better without breaking the bags. That was always the issue with these things. But I've got 3 bags so far and I haven't had an issue. First ones all did. These have been better. Here's some woodpecker up there having fun. All right, I'll have a little snack, get on the way, and here we go. All right, had a flash flood a while ago. Here is the waterfall going down here. Woo! Bottom fell out a while ago, and I just kept on hiking. Oh. In hindsight, I believe I should have put on my rain gear. But no, I didn't. Oh well, here we go. All right. I'm a little over a mile from the shelter. It's getting dark. I wasted about 25 minutes. I got to a road intersection back there. It was pouring rain. And there was a sign saying there was a hostel. Pizza, Coca-Cola, laundry, 100 yards down the road. And I thought, man, that's going to be good. It's not listed on gut hooks. It had signs saying, yes, we are open. So I start walking down there. I think, well, I'll lose 3 miles, but that's okay. I'll be able to start tomorrow with dry clothes and such. Well, I went down there, and sure enough, there's a hostel. I won't mention its name, but it was so nasty. I just thought, oh my gosh. There was a guy in there. You have to go next door to the trailer to pay the guy. And I went up towards the trailer and I thought, I in no way am I going up to that trailer. It was filthy. It had busted windows. And I said, nope. So I walked back to the hostel, which is kind of a square room with slats in the floors. It did have a washing machine, didn't have a dryer, and had a refrigerator. Cokes were $1, and they weren't Cokes; they were those Coke knockoffs. And I said, okay, I'll put down $1. I did get I think it's a Sam's Club drink. And then there was a sign, candy bars, $2. And I said, I gotta get out of here. So I left. So I'll still get to the shelter night around 8:15 to 8:20. My clothes are kind of dried out. But that's okay. It's gonna be all right. I'll get there, put my stuff up, put on my headlamp, make a little dinner, dry up, clean up, and go to bed and get ready for tomorrow on the Appalachian Trail, baby. All right, here we go.